after Joe Louis took the heavyweight crown in '37. That belt was a black American throne for decades. Black kings stomping through smoke-filled arenas, knocking jaws loose and collecting worship like rent money. Joe held it forever. 25 defenses, the brown bomber dropping white hopes and Nazi dreams alike. Sure, there were hiccups. Rocky Marciano, that stocky Italian grinder from Brockton, came in the '50s and left undefeated, eating punches like cheap wine and spitting out victories. Then Floyd Patterson, slick and hungry, dropped Ingemar Johansson in '60 at the Polo Grounds, reclaiming the throne like a man who knew the streets don't forgive softness. For years after that, it stayed mostly in American hands. Ali dancing, Foreman clubbing, Tyson biting ears and terrorizing the '80s. But come the '90s and beyond, that crown slipped off and landed on foreign skulls. Klitschkos from Ukraine, Vitali and Wladimir, tall bastards with Eastern European amateur pedigrees, jabbed and hooked their way to long reigns. Then Brits, Russians, guys from places that used to be behind the Iron Curtain, Americans, thin on the ground at the top. So what the hell happened? It wasn't just one thing. The old Soviet bloc cracked open after the wall came down. Those big, tough farm boys and factory kids who'd been grinding in state-run amateur programs, Olympic machines built on cabbage soup, iron discipline and cold winters, suddenly could turn pro for real money. No more waiting for the system's permission. They brought size, technique drilled into their bones, and a hunger that smelled like survival. America had the gyms, the promoters, the flash, but the pipeline started drying up. And yeah, maybe America got soft. Not weak in the muscles right away, but in the gut. Kids with options, football scholarships, basketball dreams, video games, safety nets, or just flipping burgers without catching a hook to the head. Boxing's a brutal trade, early mornings, blood in the spit bucket, no glory if you ain't all in. Why risk your brains for chump change when you can chase easier lights? The old neighborhoods that birthed Louis, Patterson, Ali, they changed, poverty shifted. Streets got different poisons, amateur systems crumbled while Europe poured cash into theirs. The American machine lagged, living off ghost lives, a dirty fight in the crooked hall. You train in the alleys or you don't train at all. The big black boys from Detroit and Harlem had the fire once, the rage of being told no, the need to prove the world wrong with the punch. Then the world opened up, money flowed different and softness crept in like bad whiskey. The Eastern boys, they came from harder dirt, less talk, more hurt. They rolled the dice because quitting wasn't an option back home. The crown moves on, it always does. One era's gods become the next era's old men yelling at clouds. The heavyweights today got more belts than balls sometimes, but the real fight was never just in the ring. It was out here in the bars and factories and broken dreams, where the soft ones tap out early and the mean ones keep swinging till the lights go black. America didn't lose the belt, it just stopped needing it the way it used to. The question ain't who wears it now, it's who still has the stomach for the war.